Alright, what is going on, guys? Back with another video. Today I have a guest in the house. I have Anna over here. So we'll be doing some car stuff to her Honda S2000. So let me show you guys. So that's her S2000, if you guys haven't already know. So what we're gonna do is, the car is getting ready for show car season. So all in all, it's coming together. Car looks pretty clean, you know, nice wrap and all that good stuff. Recently put in some seats and harnesses, row bar, so it looks pretty good. But on the engine bay, she wants to get some stuff done. The valve cover, as you can tell, is the paint looks like it's chipping off. Old car problems. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait till this cools down, take it off, go ahead and get it painted. So Anna bought some paint here. And oh well, paint is actually in this box. I'll show you guys in a bit. But oh, see, and what color is it?
It's like metallic red.
It's like a metallic red.
Yeah,
ooh.
like the cap.
So it's anodized color. It's gonna look like that. It's pretty sweet. It's gonna look really nice. We bought 4 cans. Well, I thought we'll use all 4 cans, but we'll try to see what we can do. Might get to sanding it down, and then I'm not sure if I have some primer, but if we do, we'll spray it down, put a couple coats of that, maybe add some clear coat on it. But yeah, and while we're here, Anna also recently bought a grill, not car related, but she bought a grill. So
we have to build it.
Yeah, we have to DIY build it, so might as well make a little party out of. Oh man, you really have to build it. You weren't kidding. You weren't kidding. Okay. I was wondering why is the grill so small in the box.
Yeah.
So I guess the wheels and everything is apart.
Yeah, you know, that's Walmart quality for
So
you.
you really have to build it. So yeah, there's that. And then we bought some meat, we had the charcoal, bought some sake. So let's get to it. The grill is kind of assembled for now. We have the charcoal grill. So we're gonna put some vodka or grain alcohol in it. So that's how you get your. Ooh, look at that.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, this thing caught on fire.
Oh my god.
So while the grill, it looks pretty pathetic right now with just hot dogs. We're gonna have some, I guess what's that called, ribs and fajita meat. We're gonna get to work and take off that, just pull it real hard. Get to work and pull out that engine cover. So let's check this out. This thing's held by zip ties.
Where?
This thing right here.
Oh.
It's supposed to be a clamp. And then we'll take that off. Take a couple bolts off and hopefully everything should come off. Cover is off. So right now Anna's just using a 10mm to take off like the bolts. So yeah, there's just, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No wait.
What?
I don't know. It's about almost close to 10 bolts, that 10mm.
Oh.
And then you need an Allen key as well to take off the spark plug cover. So you also have to disconnect all these things as well. They're usually held on by some butterfly clamps, so just use the pliers and yeah, should come right off. After quite a while, finally managed to get the valve cover off. It's pretty simple, but it just got caught on some of the stuff there. So on the grill. So what I did was took off the oil cap and then went ahead and separated these 2 pieces. Some engine degreaser. So what I did was I hit it down with some water first and then use some engine degreaser. You can get that stuff at your local AutoZone, Lowe's. Should be able to get that. To spray it down, I'm gonna let it settle, and then I'm gonna spray water. Probably do like 2 rounds of that so that all that gunk gets off. So yeah, while we're waiting for that, Anna's on the grill. So you have some sausages, some meat. There's like some pork ribs, onions. Looking pretty good. So we're just done eating. So right now back to work. So while we were eating, basically I already went down and degreased the engine cover. So right now what Anna is doing is just using like a wire brush to you know, take off the old paint. But some parts are more difficult to take off, so we have this paint thinner. And with the paint thinner, it's gonna make it much easier to take off that paint. So as you can tell on this side, the red is pretty much almost gone. So right now Anna's just scrubbing it with that wire brush and using some paint thinner. So while she works on that, I will do the easier job of painting this red. So the paint that we're gonna use today is some anodized red paint. So you can pick this up at your local AutoZone or O'Reilly. So make sure. Where you got it from?
Speedfreaks.com.
Speedfreaks.com. So you can get it from there as well. But just make sure it's high temperature paint. So it says here. So since it's the engine cover, you know, it's high temperature. Same with brake calipers. A while back, a little while back, I did my brake calipers. I painted them. So just make sure it's high temperature paint. Otherwise, you know, when it gets really hot, it might flake and stuff like that. You can see that's the first coat. You can see some of it's still a little different in color, so I'm gonna do a total of 3 coats, and then once that is done, put some clear coat over it so that it looks really shiny. So I'm gonna get to spraying the second coat, and while I do that, since Anna was doing her engine paint cover, I was thinking that, you know, my car, well, at least my EK Civic has always been black and red. But one thing that really bugged me a lot was my engine bay cover, my valve cover was painted orange 3 years ago. So I went to AutoZone, I bought the bottle, I thought it was going to be red in color, but as soon as I sprayed it, it was orange. So it looked really ugly. So I went ahead and took it off. So the process is way quicker. It was just like, I think like 6 10mm bolts. So I took off that, and this is where it is. So this is the color that I sprayed 3 years ago. So as you can tell, some part of it is starting to, you know, have the color come off. I'm using some paint thinner as well. So Anna's having a pretty good job. She's about almost halfway there, rubbing off the paint. So I'll get to working on mine as well. Alright, so I'm gonna get to spraying this down. A few light coats. So it's been quite a little while. Anna been scrubbing down the engine valve cover with the wire brush. As you can see, it used to be red, and right now most of it is pretty much gone. So I'm going to use a hose, spray it down, make sure it's super dry, and we're going to hit it with some coats of red. So I went ahead and did mine already. So as you can see, this is about 3 coats in. So I'm just going to do a couple more coats. That's the valve cover. It's a really nice red. It's kind of like a candy apple red. So yeah, spray down, make sure it's super dry, and then we're going to hit it with some light coats of paint. Alright, so we just went ahead and taped up all the holes, as well as any other stuff that, you know, we don't want to be red. So right now, we're going to go get to spraying it down. We're just going to make sure there's really light coats so that it doesn't drip. Couple hours, we were just letting it dry. As you can tell with the light, well, right now we have it's kind of dark, but we have the flashlight going. It's a really nice like candy apple red, so it's kind of wet right now, but we just sprayed down the last coat. We'll see if we have time, we might spray down some clear coat, but the red is looking really nice. Like on camera it doesn't really catch it, but it kind of looks like a brushed aluminum candy apple red. So we finally finished painting it. So I think we did like what, 4 or 5 coats?
Yeah, maybe like 4.
And we really wanted to do like a clear coat on it, but it's pretty late right now, so we might do it, you know, touch it up another time. But all in all, it's a really nice, you know, candy red. So it's pretty glossy. It's really nice, way better than before. That's for sure. I did my valve cover in a similar color, but mine isn't as good. But this one is really pretty good. So right now we're just gonna get to installing it and we should be all set. Alright, so this has been a few hour process, you know, waiting for the paint to dry. So finally got my valve cover in. It's kind of dark right now, but it's like a nice cherry red, so way better than the orange. And then Anna also has hers. Like I said, the quality in hers is much better. So check this out, it's a really nice red. The only thing that kind of bugs her right now is, as you can tell, the car was originally blue. So the engine bay is all blue and it kind of throws it off a little bit. So what we might try to do is maybe just, you know, tape up all that stuff and try to see if we can maybe paint some of the engine bay black. Hopefully that'll look a little better. But yeah, all in all, engine bay looks very good. So I'm gonna end the video here. Leave a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe if you haven't, and catch you guys in the next video.